Feelings Ain't Facts podcast with your host B Mills and DJ Tiller. Live from the Boss Planet Entertainment Studio in the 765, baby. Feelings Ain't Facts podcast with your host B Mills and DJ Tiller.
This is the Feelings Ain't Facts podcast, Boss Planet ENT, episode number 2. I'm your host, DJ Tiller.
And B Mills.
And first and foremost, we want to shout out the people who helped make this podcast dream a reality.
Danny Hodge at Hodge's Tree Care. Phone number 765-661-5750. Get a hold of them for all your tree care needs. They do quality work at great prices.
Yeah. No, we had a lot of storms and things blow through. So, like I said, give him a call. He'll give you a fair price. Like I said, tell him you heard about the podcast, heard about him through the podcast, this, that, the other. So, we'll make sure we get his information out to you the best we can on our Facebook page. Last night, unfortunately, our Pacers, they lost
It was a rough one, man.
Game 7.
It was tragic, really.
91-103. But we still have the Pacers did a good job. Praying for Tyrese Halliburton. Hope his leg gets better.
Yeah, definitely in our prayers, man.
Yep.
We needed our pinch man.
Yeah,
we needed our pinch
The
man.
come from behind was definitely needed, man. All the rest of the guys, they fought real hard all season long to be able to come that far. It just sucks coming that far and losing it all at the end. So.
Absolutely.
This Wednesday is the NBA draft, so hopefully we can pick up some new help, you know, and keep on going. So keep an eye out for that. And while we're on the NBA, we might as well throw in a W on there.
Yeah. Let's talk about the whole Caitlin Clark matter right now. Man.
Yeah. It's they're rough on her out there, man. Like
Let's give her a little mercy.
Yeah.
Thankfulness.
Yeah. They do the same thing to old Angel. You know, they watch out for Angel, and Caitlin's a much stronger player in my opinion. So
they did get her a couple little enforcers I noticed, which that's beneficial. The last brawl was at J.C. Sheldon. Not even really a brawl, but
just emotions, I guess.
Yeah, emotions ran high for him.
They play hard in Indianapolis, so it's the name of the game. So like I said, hope they get her some help out there.
Last Wednesday's altercation, you noticed her enforcer showed out for her.
Definitely did.
And you know, one thing I'm not understanding with the whole Caitlin Clark deal, like, why are y'all messing with your salary?
I don't know. Like I said, I wish I was in a position to be able to fluff money around. Like
I know that's right.
You know, like,
I think if you know, she's plays a big part in my salary, I would chill out a little bit and give her a little mercy.
Make sure she has a little help out there.
Maybe give her the Jordan treatment a little bit. You know what I mean?
Take it back to the days of old.
You couldn't do this to Jordan.
No, you couldn't.
Without getting that call. And I mean,
Jordan throw an elbow and break your whole nose.
Hey, yeah, he's safe. He's cool. He's good. We're gonna keep him in.
A lot of fragrant fouls in the finals. I don't know about this new call making, like kind of like the NFL. Like watching the games, the refs are able to go back and make calls during the middle of the game. I mean, I guess it helps.
Yeah,
To
definitely.
bad calls, but.
I don't really want to get started on the refs from this last Pacers game, but I feel like they definitely did have it out for Buddy a little bit. We can leave it at that.
They did.
I'm not saying that just because I'm a Hoosier or anything, but I thought, you know, because they're at the end, man, it was back to back.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so we sitting there starving for some points, and it's like, man, can we get a break?
Big facts.
I thought Buddy was targeted a little bit, but that's just in my opinion. Everybody else is entitled to theirs.
Yes, they are. Well, 4-H Fair is over. I hope everybody had a chance to make it out. And I was able to go out with the family for a night of fun, and definitely had some good food and some good fun out there. Different animals and.
So did we have more rides this year or more rides last year?
It's hard for me to say because last year I had a baby that couldn't ride anything.
Right.
So this year I was more focused on the little kid rides. Rode the Ferris wheel. There was a couple different rides that I was able to do with her And
Right.
so instead of just sitting there on our own.
So it's safe to say there was plenty of rides for the little kiddos.
Yep, there's plenty of rides for little kids,
Well, that's
lots
great.
of games.
That's
You know,
great.
I made sure to win a game, a shooting game.
That's
I won
what I did
basketball.
I rolled over there, got on them games, got them little stuffed bears
Little
for the
stuffy
kids and the
stuff
lady.
for the kids and the lady. Yeah, like I said, I made sure rang the little bell with Gigi. She rang the bell and got her a little prize out there. So it was nice.
Hey, and just so y'all know, the goldfish at the fair, we actually know a guy
Yes.
that has supplied his pond, and they have
my
grown
partner for
successfully.
my business, Better Choice Construction. He's got him a nice little koi pond out front, and he's had his daughter won a goldfish from the fair years ago, and now it's grown. It's about a foot long, man. It's crazy. You should check it out.
That's great. That's great. So don't always listen to what they tell you about them fish at the fair. They die on the way home. We've heard that a lot over the years.
I've got proof to say otherwise. They definitely can grow
Absolutely.
and populate. So wish the weather would cooperate so we can go fishing.
Put the mic out a little bit.
I wish that we could go fishing. It's been so hot, you know. This week we got a little heat wave going on. Monday today it was 95. You know, tomorrow it's expected to be the same. 91 predicted. 30% chance of rain tomorrow, Tuesday. Wednesday, light rain, 88. Thursday is the chance for this scattered thunderstorms, 88. Weather's kind of breaking, going back down. Friday, scattered storms. And then Saturday, it says heavy storms possible, like a 70% chance next Saturday. So just be prepared for another hot, wet, nasty week in Indiana.
So everybody, let's stay hydrated. Remember what we drink for today is for tomorrow.
Exactly.
And that's going to be the key to the survival with this weather. Let's stay hydrated, everybody.
Hydrated, motivated, and ready to rock. I like hydrating after I drink my favorite coffee in the morning.
Absolutely.
I definitely like my own home brews, but 7 Brew opened today, and it was busy. I didn't get a chance to go in.
I seen.
Haven't had a chance to go look at it yet.
I seen the other day when they were doing the free giveaway for coffee or whatnot on the menu. Oh my goodness.
Man, yeah. Everybody wants something for free. Can't be mad at that. You know, I like free stuff too. But yeah, today was the first official day of business, and they were busy. Starbucks, not so much.
But I do know the one person that will be at Starbucks, whether 7 Brew is open or not, and that is Miss Fran.
Miss Fran.
If y'all don't know Miss Fran, she used to be the owner of Poppy's.
Poppy's Donuts.
That's the Starbucks lady right there.
Poppy's Donuts. So speaking of donuts, we got a new donut shop, Panda Donuts, and they are amazing. Amazing. If you haven't had a chance to go try the Panda Donuts and tea, please go over there and support the local business.
Yeah,
it is fantastic. I think they're better than Dunkin'. I don't want to cause no riffraff, but Jack's is a second to me now. So, and that's over there in Gas City. Another local business.
We can do a little donut talk real quick. All right. Panda's apple fritters, A1 texture, A1 flavor. Every bite there is an apple, and that's what most fritter people look for. The closest thing to those fritters I found here was Vogel's Donut Shop, which a lot of y'all might not remember it, but it was a legit thing. It was multiple locations and A1 donuts. Then secondly, texture-wise, it had to go right there with Poppy's, which they're another place that's no longer open. Hands down, like even their twists are nice.
And like I said, I'm a Creamfield kind of person. I like Creamfield Long Johns. No, pause, homos, all that. Let's stop with that mess. But yes, those are my favorite donuts. And yeah, man, delicious. And it's
nice.
Soft, fluffy, fresh. They make fresh donuts every morning. I think they open at 5 and close at 5. It's 12 hours. So don't quote me on that. I'm not for sure.
Yeah, we'll check it.
It might be earlier than that, but I do think it's 5 to 5. They're open 5 A to 5 P. And speaking of donuts, you might need one on your car. You get one of these chuck holes or this road construction out here. Like they're doing a lot of road construction out here, but there's been a hiccup in some of the roads out here.
Yes. let's just keep a good eye out. Try to avoid these potholes because they are
Monsters.
Shoot,
They turn into
monsters.
sinkholes. We had a sinkhole in town.
Yeah, speaking of sinkholes, out on 2400 East, 950 South, there was a sinkhole you can see on the Facebook if you look good enough. Then there was one more. You got
Yeah,
the location?
I believe so. Give me 1 second here. There was one, I believe, on State Road 9.
Yeah, it was on 9. Well, we can just go with 9.
So we'll just go State Road 9. There was another big 6-foot sinkhole on it. Pocomo Road, State Road 9. We're out there by the airport. So just be careful when you're traveling out there. Keep an eye out, and especially with this new rain coming in. There might be more washouts. So just be prepared for
Calls them, we don't know.
Yeah.
So it is a happening thing. It's wild. Just the size of it, man.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
like, wow.
Swallow your car up. Don't want anybody to get hurt. Praying for everybody out here on the roads, and praying for these troops overseas and all the people affected by what's going on.
We just lost it. Well, anyway,
So,
we're gonna go ahead
we're just
and
gonna keep on keeping on.
roll
and,
in with this.
But yeah, just so don't want to touch too much on what's been happening over the Middle East. Just pray for those people for us, guys.
I got a couple family members that right now are one just coming out of basic, and then one in basic.
Yeah.
We're just keeping everybody, all the military families, in our prayers. May God be with them.
Yeah, and I also have a little brother-in-law who's over there stationed in Belgium. They just got over there trying to settle into their home. So we just hope no actual major war happens, as we've got friends and family that are serving our country to protect us. So just pray for our troops and anybody else hurt or in trouble with this situation that's going on. So every week I want to give y'all an update. Like I said, Cubs record this week, we're at 46-31. So we're kind of
time to get it together.
time to get it together, boys.
Bounce back.
Yep, it's time to start getting some more W's on the board.
No time for this, fellas.
Trying to get some more W's on the board. So we're keeping an eye out on them. But other Marion news, there is a Freedom Carnival 2025. It is Saturday, June 28th from 4 to 6 at the Calvary Assembly of God. That is 815 East Bradford Street, Marion, Indiana. Just something to check out. Free food, free games. Something to do with the family. A little Freedom Carnival, a little pre-4th of July festivities going on in Marion. And then lastly, what I've got for the Phil's Apex podcast is, hey, your Spanish dog sauce from B&K has got recalled. So the USDA issues a public health alert to Marion Spanish sauce in Marion. They say that if you have purchased some, take it back to where it has come from. I don't know if they're going to reimburse your money or what, but there has been a public recall on B&K sauce.
And also, speaking upon the recall, we just wanted to make this clear. There has been no confirmed illnesses.
Yes.
We think that basically it may have been a licensing thing.
The way that the building had it got struck by a tornado and the roof had fallen in. Severe weather. So just like I said, watch out for severe weather this week. And if you have any sauce, go ahead, just take it on back. Hopefully we can get it back open and fix the health issue that they have alerted us on. Well, man,
That
kind of wraps us up for the week. Short and simple this week. Like I said, got a sponsor in Danny this week, something new.
yeah. And once again, here's his info for Hodges Tree Care, 765-661-5750. That's Hodges Tree Care. Hit him up for all your tree care needs out there.
Yep, tell them the Phil's Ain't Facts podcast sent you.
These ain't facts,